The leader of Ainul Ahmar used the divine knowledge capsule right in front of you. And upon
it was a sight to behold. I'll tell you that.
And you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that
Yeah, it was just so shocking.
It was just... There's a lot of moving parts there. 3 people were helping him.
Oh, hey, Phil. You really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What the person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
So that's your answer. So that's what happened.
So that's what happened to Hey Pasta. Just turned really flaky and no one bought it.
Did you leave?
I did.
It wasn't El Dante.
Take action.
There's no sauce that really goes with it.
Been taken. Now that you mention it.
The Fatui hate it with no sauce.
But I still didn't expect them to do
The Fatui is behind this.
Doctor and the
You're making me hungry for fucking
We have 2
pasta,
Fatui
man.
harbingers in this area. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
I don't know. That's fucking... This is the problem with religions.
Yeah.
You make a new god to fix the problem.
That's what Egypt did.
We've pretty much gone over everything.
I mean, we are going to the desert, so it checks out.
Yeah, we're on track.
If you're planning to go into the... Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help.
Where? You didn't give me
Spirit
anything.
of wisdom go with you.
You just said here. Is it the place?
The Paris DI.
He just points in a random direction. Here.
We're off then.
I can find it using echolocation.
Just lists off a longitude, latitude.
We finally made it to Caravan Ribat. It's pretty
Caravan
lovely
Ribat.
here.
Ribbit.
So, just past this wall is the desert, huh?
No.
Oh, wow.
It's
I
the
know
Great
I've
Wall
heard
of
some
China.
People call this the Wall of Samia. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside.
Keep the Indians out.
Oh,
It's made to block the Mongolians out.
It's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
It's impressive.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Why are your pants ripped from the back?
Huh?
Where did you
Over
come
here.
from? Oh, bye. I get shanked. It's the end of the game.
What the...
Credits.
Where did he go?
These guys are just awful at finding people.
How did we lose them?
I don't
They
know.
were just here a second ago.
Open your eyes.
More Aramite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time?
You were too careless.
What do you think? The
You should
doctor.
have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors.
Ooh.
All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia?
Oh.
Yes,
So
but
you
there's a metal
really
detector
have
there, and
yourselves
they'll
on the
definitely detect
academia's
something.
hit list. However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
I don't know.
Nah. I wanted the bounty for myself.
Yeah, can I turn myself in?
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these
You
days,
say you're a scholar, but
we're
aren't
more
you a scribe?
fascinating than
Isn't that
anything
different?
sages
You
can
say you're a
offer.
scholar, but you're like constantly stealing knowledge
Not
capsules.
quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the divine knowledge capsule.
Didn't you steal it and shove it up your ass?
I've
What
run
happened to
some
that?
difficult- Everyone says the capsule originated.
Everyone
in the
says the
desert,
capsule's missing, but I know where it
Port
is.
Ormos. Which brings me back to you and why you're so interesting.
Are you coming on to me?
Alhaitham, your abs do nothing to me.
The leader of Ainul Ahmar used the divine knowledge capsule right in front of you. And upon
It was a
your
sight to
attraction
behold.
perplexed,
I'll tell you that.
and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that
Yeah,
kind of
it was
reaction,
just
I
so
think you must have
shocking.
been-
It was just...
Are you
There's a lot of moving
convinced
parts
we're all
there.
sharing?
3 people were helping him.
Oh, Haytham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
So that's your answer. Well, but that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right?
Yeah, we know where it is. It's up your ass.
No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own.
I'm sure you would.
That's right. We have the same plan as
All the
you.
knowledge to
We
yourself.
don't really have any.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village.
And all
It's
its
the
flared
largest
glory.
settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well,
It's
Would you like
up
to
there
head
deep,
together?
man.
It's always better to
I'm having a
try
colonic
something
cadet that
else.
thing out.
Let's go.
before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Is that the correct use of lies?
I believe so.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place.
It's rocks.
Let's go check it out.
It's just sand and more sand.
Oh, I thought my game crashed for a minute. Wow, it's so sandy. Oh. There's like 3 buildings. Oh, hello. Dude, is this how you greet all your guests?
Yes.
I'm not trying to reset a password here. I just want to fucking get to the city.
It's because Sino knows that Alhaitham has the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to fight with that thing shoved up in there.
Sign
Why do you think you had to block the first hit?
Yeah. He has to readjust.
Oh, Haytham. Do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Would you guys stop jerking each other off?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler
I didn't
would
drink
be
enough
able to
water
stop
for this
me.
pissing contest.
Yeah, holy shit. Paimon, I'm not gonna protect you. Stop hiding behind me.
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist.
Oh, he's not gonna be able to run very far.
Mantra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go get a drink while you guys are fucking... The sexual tension you could cut with a knife.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
This is what the college sends after you if you plagiarize?
Well, generally, it's more of a group of people, but he decided to go by himself this time.
Yeah, he looks like he wouldn't fit in.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him.
I don't know, when someone plunges out of the sky with a fucking spear, I tend to react. I don't know. Maybe, start with, I'm not here for you, asshole.
If I were you, I'd never...
If I were you, I'd, announce your attack.
I wouldn't believe us. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time.
Well, then why don't you just kill him? He's right here.
Stand
You,
back
you
and do not
obviously
seek to
haven't had
defend
enough
him any
of,
longer.
training to kill him.
Otherwise,
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
Paimon, the abs are trying to brainwash you. Stop it.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham,
Oh yes, every internet
saw it
argument.
during
I won't
the
explain
fight.
it to you because you're too dumb.
take it out.
I saw it during our fight. It was sticking out of your ass. Take it out.
The flared base is giving you away.
Retrieve it for myself.
You haven't sat down once since being here. And then you hear a pop.
very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a
Oh, it's even more bloody than before.
Wait, the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
Yes, and then it fell into my ass.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino.
I just,
But
you
I
know,
must admit,
fell on it.
I'm very curious.
Been stuck there ever
What does
since.
this capsule mean, and why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious?
Dude, this entire game is morally dubious. We were trying. Don't do the moral high ground. We were trying to brainwash someone earlier.
If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
I don't know. He had a shirt on back then.
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You're not gonna answer any of those questions.
Why would you just let him talk? Why didn't you, you know, talk with your weapons? Or so they said.
It's, you know, weapons. Quote, quote.
You two? Ugh,
You two just need to start kissing.
Paimon feels like
Well, look at you two.
Oh, hey.
Acting all tough and self-righteous.
You still
over
haven't
there.
fixed the hair, have you?
Nope.
Wait, Dia?
Aren't you supposed to be protecting Dunyarzad?
She's on break.
Someone that we can trust.
She quick trip to the desert.
You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again.
Or kissing. I don't know which one's worse.
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for
Winner is top.
sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality
That what
and
they're calling
lord
it?
your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village?
Yeah, it only has 3 buildings, and one of them's about to fall into the abyss.
It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Can we not?
Hey, did either of
Are you not gonna sit down?
Nope.
Do you have a knowledge capsule? Oh. Oh, I don't like that.
Well, this is pretty awkward. Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
The fuck is sardines?
You don't know what sardines are? Like fish.
No, I know what she said let's play sardines. What the fuck is the game of sardines?
My sincere apologies, everyone.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
We're gonna have a lot of fun with that name. This is
Our savior.
this is gonna be quite the episode.
Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon.
What if Candace is like she knows about her name and the joke and she tries to bait it out of everybody?
It's only
Wow. She's so gentle and caring. Like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
all right. Now that we're
All right,
all
who
better
wants to say my
acquainted,
name next?
We should return. As the guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility.
Why
to
is
make
hers,
absolutely
like, sewn
sure
into
that you
her
pose
pouch?
No threat whatsoever. So please.
I mean,
have an
Cleese is sewn
honest
into her
and sincere
backpack.
conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest.
They really just need to get them implanted.
If anyone dares to start
Just
anything
grafted
again while
into their
they're
skin.
under this
Yeah.
roof,
I'll hate them.
I will not hesitate.
I mean,
to send them out for
he's a
some
Sims
quality
character.
time
He
with
grafted the
such
wrong
as
one, but
sandstorm.
why is the fruit so polygonal?
They couldn't afford the higher renter fruit.
And that
You know,
goes
all the
for
way
you
out in the
too,
desert
Lizzie.
here.
Do I make
All right, we got it.
They have to settle for the low polygon.
That's what I like.
I was supposed to be a mediator.
Takes a lot to render
but,
all the sand.
Might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Why do you guys all have ears?
Wait,
Or cat ears? I
that
don't.
was you trying
Everyone
to
has ears.
Well, she has actual ears. She just has her hair like that because I don't know.
Because she's a furry, just like
I
this
have
guy.
nothing to hide. So there's no shame in explaining myself.
There's no shame in being a furry.
While all Hatham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my
Yeah, that's
whereabouts,
definitely like grafted into his
it's not
skin.
because
That's
I've
like a
been assigned
clavicle
a
bone.
morally dubious mission.
Ugh, I hate it.
Rather, I've
I
chosen
chose to
take
exile
care of
myself because no one could understand the furry lifestyle.
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I had the
What is with those weird
responsibility
lines
and
on his
authority
arm?
to request an
Don't-
audit. However,
Which ones? These
to
or
my
these?
surprise, the person responsible
Like on
for
his
the
upper
erroneous
arm.
data
It looks like it's supposed
was
to be
none
like
other
a
than
band
I
around his
Oh,
arm.
that?
investigate
but,
the
like,
issue myself
Yeah.
before
I think it's like a
submitting
tribal
formal audit
tattoo.
request. I
uh,
soon found that all leads and potential pieces of
Hey,
incriminating
Al-Hatham,
evidence
why are you letting the enemy that just tried to kill you stand behind you?
I began to
aren't you not
realize
supposed to
that
turn your back?
they were cautious
for
of
one
me
reason
from
or
the very
another?
beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission
Not
reached
the
his
Ottoman.
desk. He even said to me,
The Grand Sage audited me. And I have to pay back taxes now.
"The Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over
He wants to turn
knowledge.
everyone against him, or with him, to say that he's not an Ottoman.
The vows that we
It's
take,
madness!
the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today. I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. will
And I
never
know the
give up on
truth.
this
I know he's an
investigation.
Ottoman.
There's no need.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels, well, Sino,
How
if
is
that's your story,
him
then
not being
why
the
did you
General
see Al-Hatham
Mahamatra
as a
less
target?
scary? Did you not see how fast he was attacking?
It's because he doesn't have power over us.
When
No
was
authority
I mean,
investigating the matter in the academia,
We're already
I
fugitives.
overheard a conversation. The sages asked you to investigate a
Yeah.
blonde-haired traveler.
What?
We've broken a lot of laws.
Like many parts of the project, this assignment
There were
was
always an outlaw in
undocumented.
every country that we go to. First it was
Yes.
Leeway, then it was
I was
Inazuma,
indeed
now
tasked with
Spear.
investigating the
Weren't we banned from Mondstadt because we didn't date the twink?
After all, the promised reward
No,
was
I
so
mean,
great
we were,
that
like,
hardly any scholar could have refused.
Kind of like ostracized at the beginning
The
by
sage
Amber.
The most
Because she's
enticing
like, oh, you're not from around
Fortunately
here,
for
but like other than
academics,
that,
their
not
words
really.
contained, from my
Oh, wait.
perspective,
We
the
were
sage- so,
fugitives in
I
Mondstadt
began
because we
my
stole the
threat
liar.
less guarded.
Oh yeah, we were fugitives of Mondstadt because we let
sages
someone kick the
originally
twink.
planned to dispose of you using one of those capsules.
I'd already
Which
given
is a
up on
federal
the
crime.
assignment, so it came as quite a surprise.
Criminals do love to talk about.
Even though I ran, you were the ones who
Oh my
decided
God, stop,
to follow
guys,
me and strike up
please.
a conversation.
There's a room somewhere. Go
I'm
there.
willing to apologize.
Work it out yourselves.
He already has a roommate. And
You should be
trust
well
me, when you
aware,
see them, you're gonna be like, oh my
Scribe
god,
Al-Hatham. Answer me
they
this.
totally fucking.
Have I not made my...
Fine.
As you will.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Did you steal a fucking tiger?
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats,
I'm gonna release the
you can take us
tigers.
at home.
It's a trust building exercise, I
Quick
promise.
trip out.
Creatures?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as
Candy's
tough
nuts
as
fit in
they
your
come.
mouth. Got him.
She's just always doing it.
Dude's like, damn it.
The winds died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though.
Is there no
You
windows?
alright?
No, they're all covered by sand.
Go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried.
You put it that
Alright,
way,
let-
Candace should have been back by now and making puns about her name.
Sorry, guys. I was just trying to tame these wolves.
Candace, you're
Oh,
so
hello,
cute.
giant portal to nowhere.
Dealing with these creatures?
Yes.
That's what happens when the
Keep coming
Refounds
in
die.
waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Her stamina is something else.
Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
Except you don't even fight in this fight.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Mane in action.
And you're not going
I'll
to.
leave these.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
And she runs off and grabs some water.
The creatures stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone.
Well
No
done.
injuries, I hope.
Huh? Who are you?
If that was the village chief's house, where the fuck was he the whole time?
I don't know.
Ah, my apologies.
Hiding in one of the
I
pots.
haven't had a chance to greet you yet.
It looks very
I had my
compact.
hands full taking care of the village's elderly, and I am the chief of Aru Village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
It's because you poo your pants a lot, isn't it?
Sir, I am also originally from the desert.
Cool, I don't give a
I have
shit.
not been back.
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent.
It's the global warming, damn it.
Besides sandstorms,
Burning too much
we
coal.
also occasionally get earthquakes.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering.
What?
How does a tree withering have to do with that?
How do you know this, Paimon?
Yeah, that too.
So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and
Fucking
sandstorms
how?
and earthquakes here in the desert?
Global warming.
Everything in the
Lots of
natural
greenhouse
world
gases.
is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These
Everyone in Aru Village needs to take good care of themselves.
I don't know, maybe move somewhere where there's greenery and not desert with cliff faces that you can fall off of.
There's children here.
Yeah, what? The mortality rate in this village is very high.
Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
I don't know who keeps the village.
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
She pops in. Can this dick fit in your mouth?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village.
Why are you so
refers to
angry
mad
about us
scholars
asking a simple
exiled
fucking
here
question,
by the
Sino? Fuck you.
academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The
We check their ass every
believe
time they
that
come
the
back.
Crazed mutterings. may-
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace.
Well, if they go insane, then I'm guessing that's what happens to them.
But no one in the village
Maybe put
has
up
ever
some
seen them leave.
Nets?
If you're planning to stay around the village,
I've had encounters with those people in the past.
Those people?
I'll see what I can do to help.
What do you mean, those people?
The
To
Matra
village
are the ones
keepers.
responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past
Oh my
sins?
god.
Mock
Both of
me
you.
if you will. But if you are guilty,
oh, you're the former General Mahamatra.
Get the fuck out of my
Must be an
city!
Expert in these
Is it
Wait,
because you're
how
a
do you
fighter
know
of
he's
Asia?
former already?
But
Well,
I-
it
I'm
isn't.
pretty sure most
Isn't it
people
a
don't
good
know he's been
idea to tag
exiled.
along with Sino?
Well, then Alhaitham just say,
Maybe
since
we
you're the
can
former.
trust him.
Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins?
I'll
Oh,
be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates.
Dude, I blocked one attack.
Let's start by
That could've been
spot
pure
to
luck.
share what we know so far. Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still
What, this
doing
shit
essentially
again?
the same. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our
I
investigation?
don't know, couldn't you have asked me like 2 feet ago? You know, back at the bridge?
no, there's too many people apparently, even though most of these people probably already know the answer to the question we're asking.
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident.
How happened? We were talking about this when we were fucking.
The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon.
So basically,
exists
mad
here.
scholars
When mad scholar initially
sometimes
Aru
get
Village
mind
was
swapped
struck
with
suddenly,
Nahida, and Nahida looks
despite the
over the
powerful
village.
after that.
I'm glad that Serval 86 or 89 wants to join me at this exact moment.
I think so too.
In theory,
Oh, no wonder.
if you are able to draw a conclusion
Why is that
from
thing?
this
Wait,
one
why is his
story
belt
alone,
wiggling?
then it so. What do you make of this?
Is it
Really?
jelly?
Jiggle physics?
He had a jiggle fix to the
It's
belt.
not so much that I don't believe you.
Apparently, some of the characters' crotches have
Struck
jiggle
by your
physics, so...
reasoning.
I hate that you know that.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru?
I mean, probably not anymore. She's in a Pokeball.
The Academia has always placed far greater importance on
Used
the
a
late
fucking
Greater
Master
Lord
Ball on
Luke
that shit.
Devata.
Yeah,
In
literally.
addition,
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good
She just has no corporeal form and she
I
inhabits
said
bodies.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling
It's kind of like the Holy Spirit.
how can this be? To think.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our Spadici
That's
down.
controversial.
That's probably gonna get bleeped.
Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
No, fuck off.
Huh? Who are you?
Why are you listening in?
By the sounds
Exactly.
of it, a resident of this village.
No, you don't understand my luck there, Sino. This kid is working for the Fatui. I can smell pasta on his breath.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
No, I won't. I'm not a mercenary. Go talk to Catherine.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Why are you asking
Hey,
these questions?
Don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad.
It's not like he
person
beats me or anything. He just does a lot of drugs and then goes into the forest.
The person you're referring to
Didn't you
is
just
not a
call them
local.
village keepers earlier? Why did you
You
call them
are.
a mad scholar instead of
Why
village
do you
keeper?
call
I
him
don't-
Grandpa?
You just said it to offend the child. What a
You're-
dick.
He really did.
Grandpa
You call
is
him
just
Grandpa. I call
Grandpa.
him the crackhead at
He's my
7-Eleven.
family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want.
They both have divine knowledge, so it works out.
I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was.
Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
No, Paimon, I'm with Sino on this one. Grandpa has a shiv and he wants crack.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went.
Yeah, you should probably
Yeah,
not
Sino-
listen in.
All right.
Sino, you help him. I'll be
But
back here.
first,
Yeah, Sino, you upset him. You fix this. I'm gonna go have a drink. By the way, can I borrow your ID?
He got exiled, so they took his badge.
God damn it. You approach the village chief and ask him for a beer.
Sino is...
Unfortunately, this is a dry village.
Is this what all the Matra
You weep.
You weep.
Ah, you're back already.
Say my name.
we just wanted to confirm something with you.
Is your
Do you
name
know
really
a boy
Candace?
By the name of Isa?
I had a feeling.
She's like, haha, you're making this too easy.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes, you fell right into my trap.
Yes.
what,
Although he tried his best to
what
stay hidden,
was that? Yes.
I still
Yes.
noticed him eavesdropping outside the window.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, yes.
Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by
I
his
can't tell
grandmother.
if, like, the purple part on her tits are, like, body paint or, like, silk or something.
It's pasties.
Unfortunately,
It's
it
pasties.
was only a
Those
few
are really
years
big
before his
pasties.
Grandpa passed away. He saw later. An elderly mad scholar arrived at the village.
Can you guys stop calling them that? Can you just call them like afflicted or, you know?
Grandfather.
The village keepers.
Yeah.
You know, the affectionate name you guys gave it to him.
And then you just never use?
However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and
Okay.
incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa,
It was clearly
he
just a
was
crackhead.
afraid, and once
Kept asking for 20 bucks.
he oft mumbling and bumbling. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village.
He
but
pickpocketed him for
occasionally
20
told the
bucks
boy the
and
name.
left.
The next morning,
He
Isak
came
woke
back
up
with a
and wanted to
40-ounce
go
beer.
find his grandpa again. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world,
It's
almost as if he were sleepwalking.
called crazy still.
Isak was thrilled that his
It's just a
grandpa
different
was
type of
able to
crazy.
find peace and would follow him
Are
all the
you just
time,
gonna leave,
asking
like,
him
cut up
things
cantaloupe open
Grandpa,
in the air like this?
Yeah, that's
take
just
you somewhere fun.
it's just gonna
or,
go bad within like a few
Grandpa.
hours.
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad.
You shouldn't.
Seems like they both deserve so much better.
They don't.
Perhaps.
We talk
Nearly
about how her
everyone who
headpiece
lives
is
in the
like
desert
heavier on
has
one
some
side.
form
Like
of
that's gotta
hardship
really
to
string your
regret.
neck.
Can we talk about how the headpiece is
Also my
connected
reason for
with
fighting.
this?
I must continue to protect this
Like,
land.
what the fuck? Sino's face is probably connected with wood dots. What? What did I just read?
He's probably connected the dots as well.
Oh.
People have always had a considerate God watching over them.
he's playing connect the dots with his face.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
Sino, you have to complete the puzzle or you can't talk.
No, nothing. As long as Esau keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
No, we can't. He's a child. He's gonna die. He's gonna die in this village or with us. I don't know which one's worse. It's a trolley problem. Only it's one child. I think we don't flip the lever on this one. We don't take responsibility for him.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf.
Now say
Sino.
my name. Oh god.
Hey, Isak!
Oh, it's you guys.
No.
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
You might want to take another shot because there's more dialogue coming up.
Really? Wow, thank you so much. Yeah.
Believe it!
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Do we have to? I'm like fighting with myself. Do I keep playing or not?
Well, if you keep playing, that's probably a good spot to take a shot.
I'm thinking. I mean, we're already an hour and 23 in. I don't want to make this another two-parter.
Okay, that's fine.
The fuck is this game?